my fellow griefers and trolls. Eric the Plague Doctor, 981YT here, and beekos, welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online, my favorite multiplayer game of all time. So in the last one, beekos, we made an antidote, or, well, not really an antidote, more like an immunity to the effects of the Harrowstorms with the help of our friend Fen here. And we investigated more of the Grey Host and Icereach Coven's plots with Lyris, Fen, and Svana here. And in our investigations, we learned that someone in Solitude is working with the Grey Host. But I predicted that it might be the king, and sure enough, I was right. It was not in the way I was expecting. Because I was expecting the king to be under some sort of weird mind control, like High King Emmerich was, but no. He is indeed a vampire, and it's entirely out of his own free will, as far as we know. So let's talk to Svana and see how she reacts to her dad being a vampire and helping the enemy.
My father, working with the Grey Host. How long has he been a part of this? Did he have a hand in Mother's death? And what has he told them? It's almost too much to bear. And then there's the Harrowstorm. My friend, I don't know what to do.
We can do this, Svana. We have to at least try.
Right. I know you're right. It's just... he's my father. No. I have to focus. There's a Harrowstorm coming. We have to save the city. That's what's important right now.
How do we stop it?
I'm not sure we can. But we can make more of Fen's elixir. Get it into the hands of the people. We need more of Arkay's sacred oil, though. We'll have to take it from the supplies stockpiled at the Temple of the Divines.
I'll get Arkay's sacred oil from the temple.
They've taken it! By the gods, it's fallen!
Fallen? What are you talking about?
The Grey Host. They came out of nowhere, captured the temple and the Tower of the Wolf. We're locked out!
Then the sacred oil.
Damn it all! I need to get down there!
Follow him! No, so...
So, I personally despise the High King, as you guys know, so it makes me happy that he's an obvious villain. It gives me the regard to being able to murder his bitch ass later, and I'm looking forward to it, because the High King, he's a fucking asshole, I hate him, and I'm looking forward to killing him.
Done. The Grey Host has found a foothold. Now the city is lost.
Not yet, it isn't. On your feet, Sorthane. We have work to do.
I apologize for that display. Tell the princess, tell her it won't happen again. You need to understand. I pledged my sword and my soul to the High King. We all did. And he betrayed us.
Do you know what they're doing in there? We need to get inside.
Nothing good, I'm sure. The Grey Host appeared out of nowhere and cut down my soldiers. Only a handful were able to escape before they sealed the gates. Svagrim made us fortify the entryways. The bastard knew he'd lock us out.
There's no other way to get in?
Not that I can think of. But what does it matter? Svagrim brought the Grey Host down upon us. He's bringing a Harrowstorm. We need to evacuate the city while there's still time. Some of us will survive if we flee now.
You want to abandon... You just want to abandon Solitude.
It's unacceptable, Sorthane. If we can't get the sacred oil to make more elixir, then we have to stop the Harrowstorm.
Princess, we've kept watch. There aren't any witch pikes around the city.
Then You missed something.
Because they're all inside.
They needed the witch pikes for every other Harrowstorm they summoned.
Of course. Blackreach. The Grey Host must have gained access to the temple from beneath the city.
They could easily hide the witch pikes underneath our feet.
We know the Grey Host has been using Blackreach to clandestinely move around Western Skryim. Why not launch their attacks from there?
Then we're going back to Blackreach. If the witch pikes are there, we'll destroy them.
Which lift? Okay, I think that's Dusktown. I could be wrong, though. I don't know, Dusktown makes me think of a song by the Specials called The Ghost Town. It's a very fun song. It's got like this Egyptian-y spooky feel. I listen to it every year for Halloween. It's great. Hey, I think this is fun, like, being a vampire and fighting vampires. That's fun. All right. Ah, yes. This area where the vampires have their base of operations.
That's ominous. And, unless I miss my guess, it's directly under Solitude. That's our target. The ritual site must be somewhere inside that horrid structure. I scouted the area before you arrived. It's full of Grey Host forces. And from what I could tell, Svagrim and Rada al-Saran are both inside.
Then let's get down there and do this.
Not so fast. If we rush down as a group, they'll be on us like a snow bear on a horker. You go ahead. Try to cross the bridge to the main entrance. It's well guarded, but you're more than capable. Or you could try the alternative.
And what's this alternative,
There's a
Lyris?
sluice gate in the outer courtyard, tucked away against the keep's eastern wall. The few patrols in that area can be avoided if you're stealthy. Opening the gate requires a key, but that should be simple enough to find.
Bridge or sneak through a sluice gate. Sounds like a clear choice.
You know your strengths and weaknesses better than I do. Play to those. But whichever path you decide, move quickly. We need to find the ritual site and deal with the witch pikes before they unleash the Harrowstorm on the city.
Alright, I'll make my way
Cross the
inside.
bridge, or use the sluice gate to get into the inner courtyard. Then find the keep's side entrance, east of the main stairs. I'll stay with Svanna and Finn. Make sure they don't get themselves killed. We'll meet you inside as soon as we can.
Alright, so, I am gonna take the main entrance like a fucking idiot. Plus, it's not like I can turn invisible or anything and sneak past all of their forces. sesame. Fools! All of you! Okay, we can't go through that way. This way, on the other hand, looks promising. Oh shit, we ran out of stamina. And first death. But I was low on health, so it doesn't count.
Nice of you to join us.
I don't understand. What am I supposed to do with these flasks?
If we run into trouble, throw one of them at the source. Then get out of the way.
This ancient structure has loomed over the Gravemore Cavern of Blackreach since before the Dwemer built their underground cities. Great power. Oh, Volt is gonna be angry!
Split up. I suppose that makes sense.
Hey, it's the statue I have
I'll
at
go
my
with our
house.
friend here.
Nice. Place actually looks really cool.
Hello. This looks important. This book? I recognize the handwriting. It's Singalus's. It's more of his research. Harrowstorms, witch pikes, netherroot brew. How it all worked together for the benefit of the Grey Host.
Any new revelations in there?
This might be something. I just need to skim through these assumptions and incantations. What's this? Instructions on the placement of runes throughout Greymore. All the way to... My gods! This entire tower! It's a witch pike!
Oh. We need to destroy the castle. So that means...
The magic I sensed earlier. It was familiar because it's the same magic used in the Harrowstorm rituals. Don't you see? This entire keep is the ritual site. They turned the tower into a witch pike. But at the scale, it's inconceivable.
What's the purpose of a giant witch pike and how do we destroy it?
I'm not sure we can destroy this tower. We need to keep going. Find a way to disrupt the ritual. But I think I understand what they're doing. Singalus found a way to release the Grey Host from Cold Harbor by using the Harrowstorms.
Okay, well, that's, holy shit. The Harrowstorms are releasing an ancient clan of vampires from, wow. That's heavy. How are they using the Harrowstorms?
The Harrowstorms steal life energy and use it to pull the soul of the Grey Host out of the harbor and into the Reliquaries. It's quite ingenious. How they reincorporate, though. It has something to do with those stone husks, I think.
Is there anything else important in that book?
Oh, most certainly. Perhaps even a way to reverse the effects of the Harrowstorms and restore the Harrowed. If the notes are complete, it would just require study, experimentation, and time. Unfortunately, we lack all three of those at the moment.
Peasants. All of you.
There they are!
Lyris, Svana, I think this entire tower functions as a witch pike.
What? Fen, how is that even possible?
The energy burns.
That's my father! This way!
Exquisite! My master.
Once you are attuned to Greymore, the storm will be yours to command. Rise, Svagrim, and unleash my storm upon Solitude. Then the last of the Grey Host shall be reborn.
The Ashen Lord. He turned Svagrim into the heart of his Harrowstorm.
The moving tower. We need to follow them.
How do we move higher up the tower? Let's see. Apparently we go through here. Ah, okay. I'm fucking blind. There's a gate.
I will go this way.
Look, a grey reliquary. It's massive. Just like the storm they planned to unleash on the city.
For an ancient clan of vampires that have been in Blackreach since before the Dwemer, y'all are weak-ass fools. Plus, you'd think vampires would be able to see other vampires going invisible, but no!
And so the thorns arrive once more to prick my thumbs.
A barrier.
And Rada al-Saran?
Your persistence begins to annoy me, mortal. You killed my beloved brother and sister, Singalis and Ulfra. I freed them, and you sent them back. Back to the hated Moloch Ball. I see you suffer for the trends.
A vampire clan that hates Moloch's interesting. Most vampire clans seem to worship the guy. That's weird. Then drop the finish this.
As me to flame your bone. I have mortars to attend to. But know this, I felt each death. You shall feel it when the Harrowstorm takes every life in Solitude. You shall feel it when you fail.
I'm not going to let that happen.
Bold words, but futile. Svagrim rises and the Harrowstorm with him. Once the attunement is finished, they will be unstoppable.
What happened? What did that damn vampire do?
He's merging the power flowing through the keep with Svagrim, giving him control of the Harrowstorm.
Then you must undo it. I'll stay and help. Leaders, you and our friend keep going up and find my...
Oh, I'm gonna look forward to killing this motherfucker. Oh, this jackass. Crack my knuckles, sharpen my fangs, and shove my flame staff so far up his ass that he just turns to ash.
Listen up. Get ready to fight.
Oh, we have to fight them? Damn. Well... that wasn't really much of a fight. What else you got at me, bitches? Nothing? No, you're not gonna bring any more of your shit to life? Oh, that's too bad. how do we get out of here? This way, it would appear.
Keep moving. Don't let them surround us. Come on, we're nearly through. A dead end.
We weren't able
Damn.
to stop the attunement spell. It's just getting stronger.
That tower. It must lead to the upper levels. I need time to get that door open.
Everyone, protect Fen! Into the upper levels now. Hurry!
Honey, I'm home!
No, just...
The attunement is complete. You and Greymore
Give me something to
one.
Magic. Cells are on. It is almost complete.
We need to hurry.
See, I think we go down this road right here. We'll let them handle the vampires. Even though they're mere mortals.
So high up, but still far beneath the ground.
That's cool, we're going to the very top of this motherfucker. Sesame.
Oh my.
What is it now, Fen?
Oh, nothing. Just don't look down.
He's afraid of heights! But I mean, I can't really blame him. I'm afraid of heights too. Yeah, I'm afraid of heights. Sometimes there's like heights in video games, they bother me. It's yeah, so when a character says don't look down, I kind of take their advice cuz it'll probably bother me. It's great though.
These tunnels look freshly dug. Harrow fiends. Is that what became of the Herald Svagrim brought to Castle Dower?
Harrow fiends, corralled like warhounds about to be set loose.
Up ahead. That's the temple's undercroft.
Divines. Oh, I bet this is where Talos goes years later.
What did they do to this place?
Oh, that's neat. Anyway, let's open the door for our allies.
Is that Princess Lana?
The Harrowstorm. It's begun.
Look, above the Tower of the Wolf. The storm's only partially formed.
My father's up there. Open the gates and let's go.
The Harrowfiend's below the temple. If they escape into the streets...
You and I will keep that from happening. Take the princess and deal with Svagrim, partner.
Yes.
Gladly!
The only
I
option.
want to shove
Let's
that
go.
motherfucker to the grave. I will put him down. So it says listen to the companions, but where are they? Oh wait, I recognize this area. This is where you kill the prince, the one of the members of the royal family in the Dark Brotherhood questline. Can I not go back in? Oh, there we go.
Come to bear witness to my ascension. Brother Al-Faran has given me power beyond anything you can imagine. Behold!
Oh, I've been looking forward to this, buddy. Miss me. Haha, weak, bitch. Alright, you wanna fight like a vampire? Fight like a vampire! You ain't doing shit to me, motherfucker! I expected more from a vampire lord!
How is this possible?
Why would you do this to our
I'm more
people?
powerful than you. I'm a god slayer. And like I promised, I killed him with my flame staff. Alright, well, that's all well and good. Oh, that felt good killing that asshole. It's probably an early victory, but cheers, we killed the High King. Fuck him. Ooh, I like this guy's armor.
My father betrayed everything to aid the Grey Host. With his death, Solitude is saved. It's done. We killed my father and ended the Harrowstorm. The city still stands. Skryim still stands. Although the Tower of the Wolf may have been damaged beyond repair.
Are you alright with all this, Svanna?
No, of course not. My father was the High King of Western Skryim. I always thought he had the best interests of our holds and our people in his heart. But there was a darkness there. Jealousy, bitterness. He wanted to control all of Skryim.
So the Grey Host was just about power.
For Svagrim? Yes, I think it was. As for Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host, I am not entirely sure what they're after. Enough of this. I need to get to work. With my father gone, someone has to pick up the pieces and restore the holds.
Is there something you need me to do?
First, on behalf of Western Skryim, take this with my thanks. We would have been lost without you. Then, rest. Check on our friends. Injuries must be tended to, buildings repaired. Other wounds will take longer. We'll have more to do soon enough. Whatever Rada al-Saran and the Tower
Alright,
of the
before we
Wolf.
chat with her, let's see.
I think we should let it crumble.
Okay, so that's neat. So, the Wolf of Solitude is a collectible sword. Okay, that's neat. I could probably put that on my tank.
Whatever Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host were planning, I think the worst is behind us as far as Western Skryim is concerned. With Svagrim dead, their grip on the holds comes to an end.
Are you in charge of Solitude now?
Not officially. At least I don't think so. I feel like the whole world's crumbling around me. But the city's still standing, so that's something. I'm more worried about our friends. We left Lyris and Fen to hold of a horde of Harrow fiends.
I almost forgot about
Hopefully
that.
they were able to hold the courtyard and keep those monsters out of the city. You go on ahead and check on them. I need to collect myself. Solitude needs Princess Svanna now. And I'm not quite ready to be her.
I'll find Lyris and Fen.
Thank you. Help them and anyone else as best you can. I'll do the same. Once you're done with them, I'll find you and we can figure out what to do next.
And do you think the danger is past?
Gods, I hope so. Haven't we dealt with enough already? I need to see what happened firsthand. All the suffering and pain my father caused. I can't undo it, but I can make amends. Or at least try to.
Tell me truthfully, Lyris. How much of this blood is mine?
Not enough to be worried about.
Alright, let's talk to
You did
Fen
it.
first.
I shouldn't be surprised. But things were looking rather bleak before the clouds parted.
What happened with the horde of Harrow fiends?
We held the gate as long as we could. The Harrow fiends were a flood of claws and teeth. Once they burst through, Lyris cleaved through them like a scythe through wheat. But even she couldn't stem the tide.
So what happened?
I'm not really sure. It kind of went wild. Let out my inner beast, as it were. I was rending and slashing. Then Lyris whacked me with the flat of her blade. At least that's the last thing I remember. Not my finest hour, but we survived.
He got into that vampiric savagery, and Lyris knocked him upside the head. Oh my god, that's great. So what now?
The elixir is my next priority, of course. As long as the Harrowstorms are still a threat, we need a defense against them. After that, I want to examine the records we took from Greymoor Keep. I still think there's a cure for the Harrowed in there.
What about the Harrow Fiends?
Sadly, I don't think there's any hope for them. Their life energy was sucked dry, turning them into feral beasts. Restoring them is beyond my capabilities, I'm afraid. At least with the Harrowed, they're not so far gone as to be a lost cause.
And the elixir will protect everyone else?
As soon as we produce enough of it, yes. We saw how it protected Svana. Now, where did I put my flask?
Alright, Lyris.
So, is it over? What happened to Svagrim? And where's Svana?
Svagrim's dead, and Svana's fine. But she needed a moment. She asked me to check on
A
you.
parent's betrayal cuts deeper than a sword. But Svana's strong. Stronger than she's been given credit for. And Solitude's going to need that strength in the coming days.
Do you think she can
If
handle
you
it?
told me the tavern rat we met at the Lonely Troll would become my choice to lead this land, I'd have called you mad. Then again, my king's a skald, so what do I know? Come on, there's probably something productive we should be doing.
What do you have in mind?
Find out if everyone in the Hall of the Dead is all right. I'll make sure Castle Dower is secured.
What happened with the horde of Harrow Fiends?
We did our best to hold the Harrow Fiends inside Castle Dower, but nothing short of stone walls were going to keep those monsters from pushing through. It seemed like everyone I killed was replaced by 2 more.
How do you stop them?
Almost didn't. We were nearly overrun before Fen went wild. I've never seen him like that, snarling and showing what a true vampire can do. Took the Harrow Fiends by surprise and we routed them. I did have to thwack him to clear his head, though.
I was right! I was right! That's what happened. That's great.
Good to see you aren't raising bugs with Ismir just yet.
We saw the storm break, but we heard nothing since you departed from Blackreach.
Alright, let's talk to the Jarl first.
I regret we didn't throw a parade to welcome you back, but I'll cheer enough for 100 souls. Tell me you put that backbiter of a High King to the sword. But what of Svana? Is she?
Svana's alive, but I can't say the same for the High King.
That's good. But a daughter shouldn't have to kill her own father. Svana has my support, for whatever that's worth. She need all the help she can get in the days to come.
So Svana's the queen now?
Not until we hold a moot to support her claim, and we need more than a single Jarl for that to occur. If Svana proves herself as the acting Jarl, they might look past her failings and make her the queen.
She's proven capable so far.
We can settle the matter of the crown when there's kingdom enough to rule. What remains of the holds are still ravaged by the Harrowstorms, and I doubt we've seen the last of the Grey Host, for that matter.
Any word from your hold?
None good, but none bad either. My wife knows better than anyone how to care for our people. I trust she and my Thane to protect and care for Morthal in my absence.
We seem to arrive, thank the gods. I thought for certain we were all about to witness the end of the world.
It looks like Solitude weathered the storm.
No thanks to Svagrim, damn his eyes. After you and the princess went off to Blackreach, I gathered whoever we could and made our stand here in the Hall of the Dead. I'm just glad we don't have to be permanent residents.
So no major casualties?
Far fewer than I feared when the storm began. Thanks to you and the princess, With the storm over and the Grey Host driven from Castle Dower, my soldiers will get the city back into shape. As long as no one else attacks us in the meantime.
I'll leave you to
They're
it.
here! They're at the gates!
The Grey Host? Thought we were done with them for now.
Another day, another infernal Harrowstorm.
Stand down, you idiots! We come in peace.
Skald King?
Partner, could really use your knack for diplomacy right now. Speak to the Skald King before we start a war.
Sure save me from fools and prophets. Will no one properly greet a weary traveler? Ah, familiar face. Maybe you can talk some sense into these Western milk drinkers. We're not a damn invasion. We're here to help. Do you know what's going on?